Did you know that St. Luke's University Health Network, based in the Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, has been recognized by the U.S. government as the highest performing health system in the United States for quality? You heard right. St. Luke's #1 recognition affirms our status as the top leader among the most respected healthcare providers in the nation, including Houston Methodist and the Mayo Clinic. To state it simply, if you want to receive the best care when you go to a hospital, come to St. Luke's.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Dave Scott, an expert on extraterrestrials, UFOs, UAPs, Bigfoot. He's a real expert on Bigfoot. Dave Scott, what do you have to report to us tonight? The announcement has been made that the United States government is getting ready to release the second tranche of UFO files.
Yes, and that should include 46 videos that the politicians, especially in Congress, who've been looking into this, have tried to get out of the Department of War and their head, Pete Hegseth. Now, these videos, once again, are shot mostly over areas where there is some sort of military action going on as we speak. Some of these videos go back in years. Some of them are very recent. But nonetheless, it makes me wonder, Walter, what these UFOs, if they truly are alien life forms of some kind, what they always seem to be doing around war zones. Now, my UFO reporter for Space Out Radio, Grant Baker, him and I were talking about it on the air a little earlier, and we were talking about how it just seems that, you know, it's very interesting that these alleged UFOs always seem to pop up in these hotbeds of war and action and conflict. Now, my big thinking is maybe it's not UFOs, that maybe it is some sort of American or maybe Chinese or Russian technology that seems to be using this new type of platform that we've never seen before. And because we don't recognize it, we are titling it as unidentified anomalous phenomena. So the big question is really, what are they? Why are they in war zones? And why are we seeing videos of those rather than the big incursions that we've been hearing about, this fear-mongering right across the last number of years about how America's airspace is not safe because of these unidentified aerial phenomena? So I don't understand why we're getting releases from elsewhere when people in the United States want to know, is it safe to fly? You've been telling us that this is happening all across the United States. Why are we not seeing these videos?
Well, do these videos exist, or isn't it more logical that because it's a military base that there would be surveillance cameras, there would be closed-circuit TV all over a military base, and therefore in a much better position to capture everything that gets near it, everything that gets near the sky? You have a UFO in other parts of the country, not near a military base, not near a downtown. It'd be just worse odds of capturing it, don't you think?
Absolutely. I mean, military bases are the highest guarded places in the United States, outside of places like Fort Knox or New York City or Los Angeles. They are all highly protected. They have cameras everywhere. Where are these? I mean, you could scramble. Let's take a look at the 1997 Phoenix Lights. Jets were scrambled from Davis-Monthan Air Force Base to try and figure out what these craft were, these boomerang-shaped craft that were seen at dusk. They were seen over Tucson. They were seen over Mesa. They were seen allegedly coming out from Nevada through Kingman and Flagstaff in the northern part down into Phoenix. Kurt Russell, the actor, was the first pilot to actually call them in, and when he was flying with his son to Phoenix. So the question is, if we have videos of these, where's the Phoenix Lights videos? Outside of the horrible cameras that we got from the news on that day. These fighter jets were in the air. What did they see? Is there video of them? And if there is, that's the videos I want to see.
Maybe they don't exist.
I highly doubt that.
I highly doubt it too. I highly doubt it too. But it could be there could be other aspects to it. It could be that the videos do exist, but by revealing the videos, we present a capability of those jet fighters that we don't necessarily want our enemies to know. It could be a caliber of camera that is not generally available or even known.
Well, there is that thinking, but I would counter that, Walter, with this. The United States, just like any other military in the world, is great for propaganda videos. So when we go bomb Iran, all right, look at the quality of videos that are being shot from aircraft, from drones, from even on the ground. It is very clear. It is very precise. We're seeing the strikes happen. And you know what? We're watching it like we're watching television on a daily basis. We're not getting these rabbit ear black and white videos of craft that, look like, we're watching an episode of The Honeymooners at Grandpa and Grandma's house with their old cable television. It's not like that anymore.
The Honeymooners looks better than what we've seen.
This is true. Or they're taking technology from a convenience store that gets robbed, where the guy is 8 feet away and you can't tell what he looks like because his face is pixelated. Yeah. I mean, that's exactly what we're seeing.
Or it's video from Savannah Guthrie's mother.
Whoever it is. The video quality is absolutely terrible. And I'm really hoping with this next set of videos, because we keep hearing these, and I used this term on my show recently, these WWE-type wrestling promos from the politicians, from people involved who used to be on the inside, people with NDAs say, if you saw what I saw, your jaw would drop. Lou Elizondo, who ran the ATIP program at the Pentagon, back in 2007.
What does ATIP stand for?
Oh, goodness. I wish you didn't ask me that.
Okay, then skip it. I just, I was being polite to my listener.
Yeah, I apologize about that.
Okay.
It's a Canadian thing for me to do.
That's right.
Yeah, thank you. But, when he said he ran the Pentagon program, he came out on X during a Q&A the other day, and he did a podcast as well where he basically said, with all that's going on, this is going to change the world. It's time to find peace. It's time to make sure that you hug your children, like making it like this emotional investment, like the movie Independence Day. Like these aliens are coming down to literally try and take over the world. Well, if we have that footage, where is it? Why do you keep hyping this up when you're giving us dots in the sky that look like we're watching a game of Pong on a black and white television? Because that's what it looks like. And I really wonder, and I would put it to your audience, to answer this question. If the U.S. government in this next video release actually comes out with these videos that are of terrible quality, is that going to turn you off on supporting this entire phenomena? Is it going to all of a sudden say, look, they're not giving us anything, I'm done with this subject? That's what I want to know. What is the public's reaction on this?
Did you own a game of Pong?
Way back in like 1979, 80? Yeah. Who didn't?
One of my genius friends explained what the real appeal of Pong was, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. Because it was a non-game. It was a lousy game. No, for the first time ever, we controlled the TV. That was the first time we controlled the television set. Absolutely. We took over the picture. We took over the controls to make the thing go back and forth. That was the first time. And it whet our appetites for taking over the TV dramatically. Then we wanted to take over then it made it easy to sell more games.
I remember when my parents brought home an Atari 2600 with Pac-Man. Holy cow.
Yeah. And
that was a big day at our family.
And you never left it alone for days, I bet.
Months.
Very good. Very good. Well, that's when we got control of the TV. That's when on demand and all of the above became viable to us. Dave Scott, how do we find you online?
You can find me at spacedoutradio.com. My YouTube channel is Spaced Out Radio. And if you want to listen to our show, never during Walter's show, but after Walter's show, if you're bored, you can download it for free on any major podcast network, including Spotify. And the only thing I ask for in return is hit subscribe or hit follow.